Welcome back, working on puzzles once again. Last time I finally broke 1600. Here I have a couple of possible moves. That falls to this. Let's see. I like this a lot, however, because it's protected, so the queen would not capture. However, the king has, what, 4 escape squares if I do that, but I threaten the queen. Like this, this looks really good to me. That's kind of bad, right? But it's my turn. So I think this check, yes, if the king goes to any of those squares, I win a queen for a rook and a pawn. A queen and a pawn for a rook. And that negates this battery. So I'm going to try it. Okay. Ooh, now there's still a battery. But okay, I honestly did not expect a follow-up move after I won the queen. This is defended once. What if I defend it twice? That's bad, right? No, that's good, because then I would win 2 rooks for... No, I would win 2 rooks for a queen and a bishop. That's not good. Wait, but I've already won the queen, so I would be up on the exchange, I think. Oh, goodness, I've already spent 2 minutes on this. That's because I wasn't expecting this follow-up move. Well, no, that's an illegal move. I can't do that. And I do not currently have a check, although that's one move from checkmate. But that leaves the bishop undefended, correct? If I go there, check. Cannot move here because of that bishop. Would have to go here. And really can't escape because of this bishop guarding these squares. So I can't go running off here, I don't think. Okay. Okay, that was it. Wow. Okay. Sorry, that took 3 minutes for that first puzzle. But again, as always, I would rather get it right slowly than get it wrong quickly. Which seem to be my only 2 options. Here, I do not have any checks. These all seem to be very well guarded. So, it's not about checks. It's about a piece exchanges, looks like. I notice they've lined up this battery here. Have 3 pieces aimed at this pawn, but I also have 3 pieces protecting this pawn. This and that bishop, even once the knight moves out of the way, that bishop is still defended. So I wonder if it's something like moving the knight here, which threatens the queen and the knight, and then also, by virtue of moving the knight, threatens this bishop. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. If I move this here, then black has a couple of choices. One would be very bad, because then I would take the queen. So my assumption is black would capture with the knight, which then I would recapture with the pawn. And this doesn't look like a back rank checkmate because that is severely defended. Okay, that I did not expect. Okay. Instead of just trying to get rid of the danger, they have put me in apparently equal danger. Apparently. But they have now removed their own chance of getting rid of this knight. So my question is now I have to decide which of these threats to go for first. That's ridiculous because that leaves my queen hanging. It looks like if I capture their queen, they would not immediately recapture my knight because of this. Okay, let's see. I would get a queen. They would get a queen. And I would get a knight. They would get a knight. Then I would get a bishop, and they would get a bishop. That comes out completely even, except for my rook file opening. What if capture the queen, which leaves this rook hanging. But if they do that first, my knight is still here. Then I can capture this with check. And now take the knight and then do this bishop trade. Oh, wow, that was long. But I got it. Okay. Whew. Maybe if I start getting more of these, I will eventually start incorporating these ideas into my games. Here they have two powerful pieces lined up on the bishop. So this coming down here would get my bishop and my queen for a queen. So that would be beneficial to black. I could stop that by guarding. But if I've learned anything about these puzzles, it's that defensive moves are almost never the answer. Almost never. Seems like there might have been one or twice. But unlike in a real game where you might actually just defend one way or the other, in the puzzles, it is almost always about going on the attack. So I am going to look for attacks, and I see one. Because, I mean, clearly I can give multiple checks here, but none of them look really good. For example, this check is easily countered by a couple of different pieces. This check is overguarded. But I was noticing this check, which is not just a simple giveaway of a knight, because then it allows checkmate. And they didn't take it for that exact reason. But now I can win a bishop. But this is still hanging. But you know what? Now if they take this and I recapture and they recapture, I will have already won this bishop and that one will also be hanging. So I'm going to take that bishop. Okay. I'm going to do this and that and then take this bishop. Okay. Deep breath, deep breath. This will be my last puzzle in this video, so fingers crossed that I figure it out. What if there was a way to get rid of that bishop? Because if that bishop were not there, this would be checkmate. If that bishop were only somewhere else. This was too slow. I was thinking do this to attack and or get rid of the bishop, but it's too slow because right here, oh no, that's not checkmate because of this bishop. That is checkmate. Because pawn guards this square, knight guards this square, my pieces are in the way, and then the queen would be guarding these two squares, and the rook would be guarding that. So yeah, if I do one move that's not check, white has checkmate right now. So those are always horrible because that means every move I make has to be a check. So now my question is, if I go here and the bishop takes, then I bring the rook down. The king would not be able to escape because its bishop would be here. And the bishop blocked, I would just take it. So I think that's it. Okay, well, thank you for sticking with me through that one. I didn't gain quite as many points as I sometimes do, but I made it 11 minutes without failing a puzzle. So, see you next time.